Oh, I didn't even fade my music today. Y'all see how that shit just cut off? Yeah. Forgot to hit my fade. But what up, people? What's up? Welcome to another edition of Our Take. Y'all know who I am, your host, Farrah, the hostess with the mostest. Y'all know I always got my T double in the building, but we got a special guest from yours truly, the Extra Point. Make sure y'all watch him. PL Coulter, tighten up and go blue. Thank you for joining us today.
Hey, thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here. Very nervous. Big fan of the show.
Are you serious right now? Ain't nobody about to play. You the reason I even have a damn podcast. Stop playing.
The Godfather, the foundation.
It's the OG right here.
Like Dr. Dre may have found Eminem, but Eminem made his career legendary.
Gotcha. Well, I appreciate the love. But y'all make sure you guys tune in with them. They come on every morning right before us.
That makes me Snoop over here, right? Because I'm just sitting over here.
That makes you 50.
I'm trying to figure out where I'm sitting in the whole category. If you ain't
well, you're making all the money because you got all the shows and shit going on.
Right, you power, BML, all that.
I think I know my place. Know my place. That's all I got to know. Know my place.
And for the record, 50 did quite well for himself as well, didn't
he?
He did. Oh. And he getting, I know y'all don't give a shit. He's getting quite sexy with the beard at his older age. Just saying, but y'all got to chime in on that. Y'all ain't got to chime in on that.
Well, I appreciate the sexy old men with beards. That's me. Thanks. I appreciate that. I take it as a compliment too. Let's move on.
I have an ear that don't have a B on it.
That's like that pony with no tail.
It's a ham with no burger.
Kool-Aid with no sugar.
You know what you got to do to get that beard down there. You know what you got to do. You got to drip.
Oh, is that what it was?
Got to drip. All right, y'all stupid. But anyway, I was saying, make sure you guys follow the Extra Point. They come on every morning right before us on Saturday mornings. 2 hours of the best podcasting that you could possibly have. He's on Facebook and YouTube. The Extra Point, y'all check him out. But y'all, we got a lot to get into today. But I want to know, how was y'all weeks? I gotta check in with you. Guess first. What's up?
It was great. I hadn't seen the Culture Clan under one household in almost a year. It was last Christmas, so took the show on the road, went home, saw my mom, my brother, my sister, my nephew, my extended family and friends. It was great. So everything was good, but the game on that Saturday. But thank God I had to fly in the fourth quarter, so I didn't get to see any handshakes and all
now,
that.
If y'all had been winning, you'd have been mad. Or you'd have been paying for Wi-Fi on the flight.
I was decked out in my guard just in case we did win. But thank God there were no Ohio State fans on the plane.
There was no Ohio State. So I'm glad you made it through.
You made it through. Yes. Glad to be here.
What's up?
You know how Thanksgiving was, so we done with that. Last week was just last week. Back to work, status quo. Still, end of the year, still glad you got a job. Well, excuse me, my wife and my daughter glad I got a job. So, that's all I can say about that right now. That's it.
As long as that check clear, as long as that check deposit, we
good. That check clear.
You heard? So we're going to get on up into this, though. We got a lot to cover. We got a lot of college football. We starting there. It is championship weekend. Yo, this shit went by fast. Is it me? Went by super fast. That's all I know. But it was a great season, actually, for college football. I think we got one more week before we have our final rankings. So we're going to jump right on into it. AP top 25. Now, I pulled the top 25, AP and CFP, so we can see them side by side, see what the hell they talking about before we get into the games for today. Was there any significant jump for you guys?
The only thing I'm going to recognize is a disappointing moment, and I think they brought it up earlier when I was watching their show, is Vanderbilt actually beat Tennessee and took a step backwards. And I don't know how you beat a SEC team ranked in their house by 40, it seems like, and you go backwards. So, but I did make the comment of the reason why the SEC have their quota. They got enough teams in that's going to make it automatic. They're paid for enough teams. They ain't got to worry about the other teams getting in. It's what's going to happen here. But other than that, everything else I'm looking at is status quo. The Mississippi thing, they kept them there even though they lost their head coach. And I'm hoping it pulls off like, and I'm gonna throw a Michigan thing, 1989 in Michigan when you fired your head coach, you brought Steve Fisher in and you won a national championship that same year. So I'm thinking maybe that's what Ole Miss is gonna do.
They may. We shall see. I just personally think that I just think it's a setup. Tennessee, they beat Tennessee, but Vandy did have some. Like I think Tasha made a good point earlier on the people that they beat. Their status isn't the same at this point at the end of the season. South Carolina was ranked when y'all beat them. I'm sorry, TT. I ain't trying to throw no damn shade. I really ain't.
You are, because they named 4 schools, and the first thing you came out of your mouth was South Carolina. They named 4 schools, and the first thing that came out your mouth was South Carolina. So yeah, you were throwing shade. Don't even try
that. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit, but my biggest problem in this whole situation is Texas. I feel like they put them in a little spot where they're going to get in. Period. And I don't think they should. I don't think their strength of schedule was great. I told you guys that earlier. They played Sam Houston, a bunch of stupid ass schools, went on a little run at the end. Yes, they did beat OU. Yes, they did beat a couple of good teams at the end, but I still don't think that they should be where they're at. I can see it. Hell, I would have put who would I put above them?
Don't make no difference. It
really don't. But I do think it's a setup. I think Alabama fucked themselves by being in the SEC championship game, because when they lose today, they're not going to the playoffs. So I think they did themselves a disservice.
What do you think, Paul?
I agree with you and Farrah as far as Texas jumping 3 slots. I mean, although you did beat a undefeated Texas A&M team who had a win over Notre Dame, but three spots. Come on, man! Like that's insane. Vanderbilt dropping back, and like I'm still trying to reconcile this. Like, what holds more weight, the ranking at the time that you played them, or the ranking at the end of the year? Because if you beat that team and they fall, you should still get credit for that because you were part of the reason why they failed. I digress. But I was really intrigued to see Alabama jump Notre Dame.
Probably because Notre Dame ain't got a damn conference.
Because Notre Dame has been the favorite child of the CFP. They got their own rules. They got their own TV network. They got their own everything. Like the handshake wink deal that as long as y'all in the top 10, y'all will be in the CFP. I think moving them from 9 to 10 sets the stage for them to maybe get ousted today, which I wouldn't have.
They will, and they are.
All right. There's 2 arguments here. Number one, it's set up that Alabama's going to be in because even if they lose, they've already beaten Georgia. So this game is one of those SEC I don't care games. They're going to throw the flag. It's already happened. We've seen it. Now, and that goes back to your other point about teams playing each other in a sense and where they're ranked at, all these wonderful things. Texas, no. We have Notre Dame and Miami, doesn't really matter. You said that handshake deal. Well, that handshake deal of Notre Dame, it doesn't pay as much money as that handshake deal of SEC. That's just the bottom line. You pay me this, they pay me this, and so that's how you're going to go. But again, this is all set up for everybody who they want in. We're going to see the only wild card is BYU. BYU can screw this up.
I'm glad you said that. Let's hit it. I was about to say that. Segue right on in. BYU, the Big 12 championship. This is gonna tear up some people's shit right here. I don't think BYU is gonna win. TT is like, don't bet against number 47 as a quarterback. But I do think Texas Tech is going to win this game. But if BYU wins,
first I'm going for the Fighting T-Devils. The TTs, I always go for the Fighting TTs with the initials on my initials on the helmet. You always go for them. That's first. Yes, number 47 as a freshman quarterback you can't bet against, but this game has already happened too. This is the same thing as Georgia, Alabama. This game has happened, and Texas Tech has already beaten BYU. So Texas Tech is automatically in. Doesn't matter. BYU only can ruin it. On BYU, can you ruin it for Miami, Notre Dame, and and that maybe the last team other than that, that's all they rooting it for those. So I'm still going with Tech because I've seen this game already, and Texas Tech destroyed them when they played them.
What you got, Paul? Who you got?
I think that I wouldn't be shocked if BYU won this game, and I don't want to be that play it down the middle guy on the show, but I wouldn't be surprised if BYU won. But I'm going with Texas Tech, and there's a lot of eyeballs on Texas Tech and investment on what they do today. They are the poster right there's where I'm going. They are the poster child for you pay to win the game. I know that Hermet will say you play to win the game. Now it's you pay to win the game.
Exactly.
Texas Tech falls short. You can have some donors like, well, wait a minute. Like, I know BYU has the crumble cookie money and all of that good stuff, but there's other teams out here that's going to be looking, and their ADs are looking at squeezing these sponsors, and you want to use Texas Tech as your template. You saw what they did in 1 year when they made the investment. Do you want us to do that or not? So I think there's a lot riding nationally on this game.
But if they lose, what does it matter? I mean, those same people are going to say, well, what we paid for is to get into the playoffs, and they're in the playoffs. Now, that's what they paid for. That's number one. Now, they're not paying for the Big 12, 15, whatever, how many teams in this conference championship. They paid for a national championship, and the blueprint is there. And it's just not football for Texas Tech. We talked about it earlier in the year when they did it for softball and paid the softball pitcher $1 million to pitch. This is what they're doing, but they have to do that because they're a team that no conference wanted.
The national championship game.
That's exactly what they paid for, and that's what you can say, and that's what they're at betting on this. Even if they lose this, they can go on and get to a semifinal or a final. The money is worth it. But if they don't do that in the back end, then they have to win this. So I don't see this. The blueprint is already there for every school, and you seeing what happening. This is how we win now, and we're going to give you the money to do this.
Well, we're going to see how this work out. I think this game, come on. Did they play at 11? I don't know. They play at 11, I believe. So we're going to see pretty sure they should be coming on in about 5 minutes. So we need to track that and see what's popping. Let's see. SEC championship. Oh, actually, ACC. Let's go to that. Let's go to the ACC. I want to get them out of the way. I should have put them first. That's shit. Brian, we just all look at the screen.
So let's get this correct. You're going to argue my point that Miami should sneak in over them because they ranked whatever. You can argue all these points, but you can't even get into your championship game.
So no, they can't go to the damn CFP. They can't get in the championship game. No, Duke is there. They're not even ranked.
Now, I mean, I understand the SEC argument with all these other teams because there's like 17 teams, only 2 losses. I get it. But no team in the SEC championship game has more than 2 losses. You're going to tell me that Miami, who everybody's telling should want to be getting in here, can't get into their conference championship game when you got a 5-loss Duke squad? How can you? How can you lose 2 games and still not?
Let them in. Because if they let Texas in with 3 fucking losses, then we're going to have a problem.
But let's talk about this. Virginia was literally number 12 at the beginning of the season, as in they're picking in the conference. They were the 12th best team, and they picked. I don't even remember what Duke was at the time. And these are this is the best. You're presenting the best of what you have right here. But what if Duke wins? Even if Duke wins, they're not even this is how bad this is. The ACC is still not promised a spot.
Is Duke even going to get a bowl game?
Oh, yes, because they're 8-5 or whatever, so they get a bowl game. They're in. But the point is, if Duke wins, the ACC probably will not have anybody, or maybe that's the reason they may try to jump Miami in there so they can have one. That's the only thing I'm looking at in this game. I don't think I'm going to turn my station.
I think Miami is hoping Duke wins this so they can at least have a shot. So I don't know, Paul. What say you? He looking like, man, I'm good.
Just looking at this graphic up here, and full disclosure, I'm a huge fan of the To Hourtake graphics. Like, as far as the in-game experience on this show, just watching on your phone, on your tablet, or whatnot, it's the pictures are hilarious, even if they're not flattering to my teams. When I look at this picture, this is an indictment on the whole damn conference. I'm gonna just say it. This is the equivalent of Kentucky and Arkansas playing tonight in Atlanta.
Damn.
This is the equivalent of Minnesota and Rutgers playing in the Big Ten championship in Indianapolis tonight. Where the hell are the Blue Bloods? Florida State, Clemson. Count your days, and for the athletic director and the conference, the person over the ACC, for you to allow a scenario where your champion can't even get into the tournament of 12 teams, not a 4-team tournament, a 12-team tournament, and your champion is going to be on the outside looking in. It's an indictment on the infrastructure of the ACC. It speaks to why the Clemsons want to get the hell out of there. While the Florida State is, Mike Norvell's still keeping a job. The ACC is a joke, and this is just a microcosm that nobody's laughing.
Well, maybe let's think about this stuff. Maybe it's a plan. Maybe Florida State and Clemson had a plan. Maybe if we look so bad, they may release us and let us get out. Maybe that's what they did.
Well, they did a great job.
They did an awesome fucking job.
Yeah, they did a great job.
I don't know. Like I used to say, the ACC should combine with the Big East. Hell, bring the Pac-2 over here. Something. I don't.
Well, they already got two of the Pac-10 over here in Stanford and Cal. They might as well bring the rest of them in.
To be from the East Coast and to just read the names of the teams that's in the ACC now is just heart-wrenching. I don't think you had to live on the East Coast in the 80s and 90s to understand what ACC meant. Even in football back then, back when we had Mac Brown before Texas, it was awesome. And this is heartbreaking, and we got to move on because I don't.
Before we move on, I got it. We changing the A to an E. Every coast conference is what they should be right now. That's what it should be. Every coast.
I thought you was gonna call them the ass coast.
No. Right, not the EC, every coast conference. Okay, ain't nobody touching the Atlantic Ocean in this bitch at this point.
No.
The ECC, okay.
Every the ACC tells you everything you need to know, but the Big Ten, I can't say anything because the Big Ten does the same thing.
Oh, we're going to get to that.
UCLA and the Big Ten is just laughable to me.
We're going to get to that in a minute. Good morning. Good morning, Terrell. Appreciate you joining.
Hey, sis.
Hey, Tasha. We got your boy today. I don't know how we got him, but we got him.
She got the phone. Whenever she called, you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is.
You know? See, he's always there for me. Always. Y'all, this one right here. Hey, why you drop your head? Just man, you knew you didn't have a shot at the damn SEC championship. So don't talk
I'm thinking for no reason.
I gotta look right into the camera. Titi, stop. You in this South Carolina shit.
Hold on.
Don't say they don't coach the football team.
Hold on. I didn't say a word. I'm basing my look on the fact that we've seen this and what's the importance of a championship game in the SEC at this point. That's what my look was about. Are you going to tell me these are the two best teams in the SEC?
Hell to the no, those are not the two best teams in the SEC.
They aren't?
No.
I don't think so.
No, they're not.
I don't think so.
Who is better than these two teams?
Overall, better. Okay, let's look at the schedule. We don't want to go deep. These are going to be. Let me correct this. These are the best presenting teams in the SEC right now. Is that a better conversation for you? Because this has already happened. So
they're the gold standard. They are the SEC. These two.
Yes, in football. Yes, you are absolutely correct.
They are not, but they're not the best.
We've seen this. Think about how many teams. Okay, how many 10-2 teams are in the SEC right now?
Damn, all of them.
So you're saying these are the best two because they didn't play the other ones that were 10-2. So if Georgia didn't play a whomever. And they got the only two losses. Alabama didn't play whomever in that conference, and they escaped it. So these are the best two.
Alabama didn't play Texas A&M?
Texas A&M didn't play nobody, really.
Not their own conference for what? They played who they had to.
So we can't really judge if these are the best two because nobody this year. Next year changes. Let's make that correct. This year that you can escape and not play certain teams on your schedule.
The SEC has what? 1, 2, 3, 4 teams at 7-1. 4.
Wow.
4 to 7-1. Alabama, Georgia, Ole Miss, Texas A&M, Texas. And I think that is alphabetical order.
And think about this: Georgia beat Texas. Bama beat Georgia. So the one losses are those. What about the other ones? Tell me about the other people you escaped from. Now, yes, there are teams who had down years or whatever situation according to SEC, but then you might have beaten a Mississippi in a situation who still got a really good year. But
I mean, you could take the top 8 out of the SEC and damn near fill the CFP. Okay, you got 3 teams at 6-2: Texas, Oklahoma, Vanderbilt. Every last one of them should be in the damn top.
Vanderbilt should definitely be in. I'm gonna need y'all to anchor down.
So that's all I'm saying. So once you're in a conference like this, what are you really supposed to do?
True.
I mean, Tennessee actually was a good team, but they're 4-4 because they're in the SEC. They probably win the fucking ACC. Your bottom half of the SEC could win outright the ACC. Any of them. Tell me who can't. Tell me who couldn't. Even Arkansas. Who you think Wake Forest gonna beat them? Okay, I'll wait. Hell,
damn.
No, they're not.
North Carolina gonna beat them?
No, they're not. If you know South Carolina, I have to give it to the game because they run the fucking board. They'd be undefeated. Be a 15-win season. Get the hell out of here. No.
They'd have probably lost to Clemson because that's just what we do.
They'd have lost to Clemson. Let me get to these comments over here. Let's see. Joyce Abel. Clemson isn't trying to beat the ACC.
Hey, Auntie Joyce. How you doing? I'm glad you're watching.
Joining. Thank you for joining. Let me watch my mouth. Your mom ain't came on here yet.
Yeah, she come.
Thompson ain't here yet. Georgia and Ole Miss are better.
Vandy versus Ole Miss on a neutral field. I got Vandy.
Yeah, Vandy. I got Vandy on a neutral field as well. Bama is playing boring ball this year. That saving luster is gone. I kind of agree. But they still winning. Okay, I hear you playing. SEC is the best conference. Argue with a candle. Nobody arguing with you or a candle. We got you on that one. No argument there. Big Ten.
Yeah. Let's talk about some big ones.
Yeah. Now, this is actually my favorite game, which comes on at 7 o'clock. You don't want to have shit left to do for my damn day. I'll be right here because University of Indiana is about to stomp a damn mud hole in Ohio State today. Their quarterback is about to solidify his Heisman. He's about to drop about 47 on their asses. They're going to blank them in the first half, 27-0. Go ahead. I'm done.
Paul, go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lack of respect for anything that doesn't have an S, an E, or a C in it is just baffling to me. Because even on this very show, I'm going to call y'all out too. And I did it on my show too, but that ain't the point. This is number 1 versus number 2, undefeated versus undefeated.
Only 2 undefeated teams left, period.
It gets buried. Not just on this show, on the extra point that precedes this show. Make sure y'all eat the salad before y'all consume that steak. College game day, everybody. They at the SEC championship game. I know they have affiliations with the SEC and ESPN. I get that. But your ass was at the big house last week for the game. That was a Big Ten game. You should have been there for Indiana versus Ohio State, the 2 best teams in the country, undefeated versus undefeated. This is a free championship preview, T.
This could be the CFP national championship game.
Yes, that's what I was trying to say. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm a championship game.
I'm gonna come in humble. The reason why ESPN was in the big house is because they got a wide receiver as one of their commentators on that show. So they just give
don't put the accolades in there.
They put it on his contract. You got to go to at least one Michigan game every year to be there. That's the reason why.
Was cutting up.
Yeah, that's just like, hey, we going up there. Number 2, you are correct. The only 2 undefeated teams left. Why? Because they didn't play each other. Because they didn't play each other.
They about to.
Time out. We just said the SEC. We bored because we've seen Alabama play Georgia.
How more perfect can this be to have the championship game against the top 2 teams? So only going to be 1 left. Only 1 undefeated. And will you win it all? Will you win it all? It's going to be
the problem is we still could have had 1 undefeated team, at least 1, going into this game if they would have played each other. Now you said it in the last they have gone around. Who did Indiana play this year? They beat Oregon. Both played Oregon.
They
Both of them played
Oregon,
Oregon.
Penn State. That was the comeback game of the damn year.
I guess that argument was Penn State the Penn State that we thought at the beginning of the year versus what they became.
At that time, they were on their decline. They were starting to decline.
It was supposed to be a marquee game because Penn State was a top 2 team to start the season.
So why didn't Indiana schedule Ohio State? Why did they play?
Look, come on, man. Maybe
they played them last year. I don't know. Shit. Maybe they played them every other year.
The same thing happened to Michigan, Farrah and Torrance. The same thing happened to Michigan. Last year, in Jerome Moore's first year, they had to play everybody. They played Ohio State, Indiana, Oregon, Penn State. This year, they didn't have that draw. They didn't play Indiana. They didn't play Oregon. They didn't play Penn State. Next year, they play them all again. So, like, some of these teams in these championship games in the CFP, you better get it while that schedule is in your favor. Michigan blew a golden opportunity by not beating Ohio this year because their schedule is going to be much tougher next year.
So,
who did Indiana play this year? They played
nobody. He's right. Nobody.
OD.
But Oregon, that's a big win.
Yeah, they played Illinois, number 9. They played Oregon.
No, because y'all just burned my argument for Vanderbilt.
They burnt UCLA. And when they got their little princes,
Torrance, don't say it. Don't say it.
Okay,
Torrance.
I know.
I saw it in your face.
They beat Penn State. They beat Purdue. They beat Wisconsin.
No, that's Purdue. So yes. No disrespect to the Big 27. How many schools y'all got in there? I don't know. No disrespect.
Y'all got a lot too. Y'all racking up
so many teams. You can't play everybody.
But the SEC is racking up too, so you ain't having so many more years to talk shit.
Hold on, but the SEC went to that 9 team schedule, so you got to play at least 9 SEC teams. Is the Big 27 going to that? Are you going to guarantee to have to play that? No, I don't think we're doing that. We're doing that out there, so that's going to change next year. Meaning everybody's going to have a harder schedule to SEC next year. All I'm asking is this one. Yes, I'm excited to see number 1 versus number 2. I'm excited to see 2 undefeated teams, but I don't think they deserve it if you hadn't played the team in your conference. I understand if you didn't go out and play anybody else. Okay, did Indiana go play at Texas like Ohio State did?
So you
hold on. Indiana, did they go out and play at Texas like Ohio State did? Our conference. What the
they'll show you in the CFP. They'll show you in the playoffs. They'll show you in the playoffs.
I hope they win. I'm pulling for the Bobby Knights. I'm pulling for them. The Fighting Bobby Knights. I'm throwing cherry across the field if I can. My point is this. Don't come up to me at the end of this game saying, "Oh, we were undefeated." If Ohio State comes and boat rap you down the field because you didn't play anybody, because that can happen. You gonna have to prove yourself to me.
That's a little hate, T. That's
a
great season.
Do y'all remember what happened last year between these two teams? It was the same narrative that Indiana hadn't played anybody yet and hadn't beat a ranked opponent. Mm-hmm. And so when the coach for Indiana was doing a lot of wolfing going into that game, and Ryan Day, at the end of that game that they were already up 20-something points, continued to try to score and scored late. I'm talking about with like a minute left. They ran a touchdown at the goal line, and they were basically telling Indiana, "Slow your roll. There's levels to this.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all ain't played nobody." And then in the playoffs, they turn around and get their ass whooped. So
again, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't think it's gonna be that way this year. So y'all can down my people. I'm going for it.
No. I'm saying that just adds to a layer to this matchup tonight to make it even juicier, because if Indiana gets a chance to stomp on their throat,
I hope
they can do it. And vice versa.
But if Ohio State come in there and run this shit up,
gonna run up the score.
It's over.
So overall, what Paul was saying is correct. Indiana took advantage of a weak schedule this year to get to where they are. Let's see when it gets tougher. I'm just used to being tougher. I'm used to seeing having to play LSU, Alabama, Oklahoma, back like we did this year. We had a bad year. That's what happened. But we had a hell of a schedule.
Yeah, and that it counts for something. I can't hate y'all on that one, but Tasha's out of here. She said she got to go to her Creole lessons.
You don't know by now?
Now, I don't know why you can't do a show doing Creole, because you was doing all kind of unnamely things watching the show a couple of weeks ago, but go ahead, Farrah.
And the day the cat attacked her, according to Paul, the cat was attacking her when she was So we ain't gonna go to that. Sorry.
Damn cats, boy. Ooh, boy, I tell you. All right, Tasha, I appreciate you joining. She probably already gone because she a minute ago, but we had to keep talking. Listen, what the fuck are we doing? What are we doing at Pac-12? I just want to know.
There's no Pac-12. There's only 2 teams.
They still the Pac-12, and look, they split the goddamn season. Are they playing for? No, there's no championship game. This is it. They next game. Why the hell, y'all? Like, I'm not understanding this. Can they just dissolve it?
No.
As a team, I don't know what to tell y'all. But when you got to split Oregon State and who is that? Washington State.
Yep.
Are they co-champions?
If they won in one of the conference, first, how can you be 1-1 in the conference unless y'all played twice?
They did. Who else are they gonna play? They did. This is them.
They played twice. They play every week. They play each other every week.
I don't know when these games were scheduled. I don't know. I know they played other people, but this is the Pac-12. This is
no. They should have a championship game tonight.
After week 14, y'all see that? After
for what? 14. What the SEC? I mean, what the championship game for them to go where? To the Pop-Tart Bowl? To what? To play where? Where they could go? There's nowhere to go for that.
Man, the HBCUs will take them. Hell, go join the MEAC.
But I think what this is just to build up because I think there was like 7 or 8 teams coming into the Pac-12 next year. Now it's gonna be. I think it's people like Texas State, Texas State, San Jose State, some teams like that's going to come in. That's why they tried to keep the conference alive. But it's going to be it's not going to be a Big Four. It's not going to be a Power Five.
That's what I want to say. They can't be a Power Five with those type teams.
No.
So Power Four it is.
It's the Big East.
It could be 3. It really could be just 3. But
it's the Big Ten's fault. It's literally the Big Ten's fault because they snatched Oregon and Washington, but why didn't they do Oregon State and Washington State? It's literally their fault.
Yeah,
Oregon State and Washington State is that little fry to be in the bottom of your onion rings at Burger King.
And that's what Texas Tech thought they were when everybody snatched and left them too. But you see what they did? Put that money in. And now they're the salt on the fries right now.
Right. But
that pickle salt.
You want to give Oregon and USC back. we
don't want them back.
No, you can't have them back. No, you can't tell them. You take them.
Don't be coming over here winning.
They left at night. They went to get milk like somebody did it.
But Farrah, I got your answer. The newest members joining next year: Boise State, Colorado State, Fresno State, Gonzaga, San Diego State, Texas State, Utah State, State Property.
The state pen of Louisiana.
State building.
I can't with y'all today. Oh my God, my stomach hurts. Oh. Stupid, man. Well, thank you for that. All the state champions of every state.
South Carolina State. You know what I'm saying? Everybody with a name state in it. Everybody named state. They're going.
You know you sound bad when you get the state editions of every school.
You get the state edition of every school. You know what I'm saying? Wyoming State, Minnesota State. You know what I'm saying?
On there, you drop a level of competition.
Come on in.
Oh God! There's a difference. They're going to be division. They're going to be division 1.5.
God, somebody.
Bro.
All right, y'all stupid. But it was a couple conference championships before we get the hell on over to the big boys. It was a couple conference championships yesterday. We have to know them. But first, I didn't get a picture because I'm pissed, but I will bring it up. Texas, North Texas, broke my heart last night.
Yeah, I was disappointed in that. I didn't even watch the game.
Flag on the hey, they lost like 27.
Y'all, come on, man. She got a flag.
Man, this from the Super Bowl party. I still got my flags.
Y'all are fire. Let me just say that for the record. Y'all are fire. Y'all are fire. That was dope right there. I need that, Farrah.
You should have yours.
No, I can't.
What did you throw?
With my 2 co-hosts, I need that.
And we do got the penalty.
Yeah, I need a challenge flag.
I need a challenge flag. I need a challenge
That is so
flag.
dope. Yeah. That's dope.
But listen, y'all. North Texas lost to Tulane, so Tulane just pumped up their little shit in the CFB, trying to get them a bowl game. But North Texas, they're gonna drop them right the hell on out. But we should still get a bowl game. Come on, man.
But that was the battle of coaches that's going somewhere else. Both of those head coaches have already accepted jobs other places. So that game last night was a championship game and keep teams in place. In fact, the former head coach in West Virginia, Neil Brown, has taken the North Texas job. So that's what, and I don't remember what the Satterfield going from Tulane. He took a big time job too. So. But it was a good game. North Texas threw like 4 turnovers all of a sudden, and they still was within, 10 at one point.
They had to come back. Yeah, it was like 27-6 and shit when I stopped.
But yeah, hail to Tulane. That was actually my first school coming out of college. My mama said I couldn't go, so I ended up going to South Carolina because that show was going to New Orleans and party for 4 years, but she said no. So I ended up in South Carolina. Yeah, she knew because I was never coming home. I was never coming back. So.
Yeah, he's been down there tripping. Boise State, they won their conference in Mountain West. They pulled that out last night. I don't know who the hell they played. Let's see. I got it.
UNLV.
They played UNLV 38-21. I did not watch any of these, so if you did, holla, whatever. At least they shot the fuck out.
Yeah, UNLV would have stood a better chance if they had George Ackles and
Larry Johnson
and Anderson Hunt.
Yeah,
they would have done better if they had those boys. Wait to flow with me, T, because I was struggling on that.
Dude, listen, I'm there. I was in that team. I used to rock the UNLV gear back in college, back in 1990-91.
I guess I did have a picture of them there. Whatever.
I don't understand the green wave and that light blue. I just hadn't figured that out yet.
That color scheme was baffling.
It killed me. So.
But the Sun Belt Conference, James Madison won. I think this is their first. Is this their first championship up there? It was something their first or first in a long damn time. But yeah, JM Dukes.
Two things going on. That Tulane, James Madison, and is it Boise State? Now they're sitting here to get that last spot in the top 12. And so the only thing that can screw some of them up is that Duke scenario.
Yeah, because James Madison is right on the they're 25. They're right there, but they won their game, but I don't know.
And shouts out to James Madison for even being in this position because Kirk, the guy from Indiana, right? He took a lot of his players with him to Indiana, and that's how he got that team up and running because George, they were pretty good. James Madison was pretty good before, he kind of gutted the program, so it was good to see them back.
And doesn't James Madison have a new coach that they just hired? The former coach from Florida? They didn't win a championship, and now dude's taking over? Okay.
Like, hey, their athletic department is keeping things steady.
We'll see how that go, but congrats.
They still got that slave money. James Madison, they got that slave money. Y'all know what that is.
Borrow word from Tasha Hossap out of here.
You know what that is. Don't act like you didn't see
money. Y'all are stupid. I'm not even going there with y'all. Conference USA, Kennesaw State.
Listen.
Congrats.
They beat my Gamecocks last night of Jackson State. That's the only reason I knew who they were.
Jacksonville State. That's who they beat. It was 19-15. Like, how the boys get added up? Was it 3 field goals and a safety? Like,
they were down 12-15 with the last 30 seconds of the game, and they threw a touchdown pass. So it was really a good game, and I had to be bored to actually be watching it. So
that time of year, T.
I don't see any outstanding numbers and nothing prolific. We're going to passing leaders, but kudos to y'all championship leaders. But I want to know who deserves it more. Who deserves to get in this damn dance?
I mean, anchor down. You can anchor up, anchor down, anchor all the way around. Vanderbilt.
See,
Vanderbilt. Okay.
Vanderbilt.
You got a lot of arguments in that situation because you got bases. Miami beat Notre Dame, but who's better in that scenario? So who would you pull out of that? Vandy lost to Texas That's the only anchor that's holding
Texas
them down.
is a 3-loss team. They shouldn't even
Thank
be on
you.
the graphic.
Number two. Then we got BYU and Utah, and they played each other. So it's based on who beat who. All these teams already have done something. So who I would pick out of this? I hope none of them make it. Let's just hope.
Damn.
Let's just hope all of them sit
What
over
you
there.
think South Carolina gonna jump the fuck up? No.
No. Listen, as we say, there's a spot on the couch for everybody. We got a spot on the couch right in and sit right next to it.
One of them are getting in. One of them are getting in. I don't know right now. I think the odds favor is Texas.
The odds favor is BYU because they literally the only one that got a chance to be able to get themselves in. Everybody else got to hope for other things to happen.
Well, we are going to see how that works out for them all.
Anchor down.
I am definitely ready for the day. I got to get to this game. Anybody get an update on the score? I know it was
I got it up and running. It's 0-0.
0-0. Ain't nobody coming out popping.
No, Texas Tech just got off the field after a bogus flea flicker from BYU.
Not the bogus flea flicker.
The flea didn't flick.
That's hard.
Well,
that's hard.
Paul, I did not invite you on the show just to down you and
I ain't scared.
But you don't need to be. Don't ever be scared. Damn it, don't ever be scared. But we are about to fuck you up right now.
Damn.
God, she was straight hard on that, didn't she?
Listen. I just knew y'all was gonna come back. And TT, tell me if I'm wrong. Did I go for them this week?
Yes, you picked the Cowboys. It's written down here on the paper just in case you didn't. I don't want you to pick. So you got the Cowboys and I got the Lions. Thank you.
I'll bring the chain to you. I don't even deserve it. Fuck the rest of the game. I'll bring the chain to you for going for them. Well, as you can see her back there with. Yeah.
And listen, it hadn't been in your house for a while, so you always got that. The parent who let the kids stay with the other parents for a couple of days. There we go. You get to hang out with the mama for a couple of days, but it's coming back on home because that's where it belongs. But we're not going to talk about that because we got other games to pick. But what we're going to talk about, this was actually a game that I thought was over long before it was over. I thought Detroit had this game and then Dallas started making it come back. We're not going to talk about CC not playing and George Pickens quit.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
I was gonna try it. I was trying to help you, Paul. I was trying to walk it off. I was trying to walk it off, but nope. I'm sorry.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. I need Paul to represent. I need to know what the hell happened, Paul. I want to hear from your perspective.
I will give you my synopsis, but first, the fact that you pulled a Bill Duke on me was messed up because you hit me with the you done fucked up, right? You done fucked up.
You done fucked up, right?
You invite me on and Bill Duke me?
That's how you got you to the station. How you think we're gonna get you to sit there in the station, dude? We got to invite you on to get you there.
T-Dub, I asked in the pre-roll, had y'all already talked about this game?
We ain't been on since Tuesday. The game had been Thursday.
She sued me and told me everything was gonna be all right.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened was, the Zebras had to fix in. First of all, several questionable calls in this game.
It was.
Second of all, CeeDee Lamb would have had 250 yards receiving
if he hadn't banged
his head up against the Toif. Third of all, Dak Prescott is him, and so is Jahmyr Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs was out there doing up, down, left, right, AB square type stuff.
You do know he tied Barry Sanders for the most touchdowns, 47 by the age of 23. Just want y'all to know that little fun fact. So he on a roll right now. That boy's gonna have an absolutely amazing career.
And Farrah, one more fun fact, and then I'm gonna drop this baton because it's depressing. Jahmyr Gibbs has more 3-touchdown performances this year than the Tennessee Titans as a team.
Oh wow! Throw the whole damn team away, okay? Throw that motherfucker out in Nashville, wherever y'all at. Bring that shit.
I'm done. That's all I
got. Kentucky.
Paul,
Kentucky Titans.
They booing too. That's a tough crowd.
Paul, I'm going to say this on a saving grace. On the other side, it hurts me. George Pickens, who we're going to talk about in a few minutes, has more yards than every Steeler receiver combined this season.
And had a horrible game for me.
Every Steeler combined, he has more yards and touchdowns. So let's throw that out there as a conversation. Move on. So I understand your feeling.
Okay. All right.
So,
George Pickens, I don't know. George Pickens finally showed us why he ain't in Pittsburgh and anywhere else. He's just a crybaby. He's acting more like your boy AJ Brown. Like, damn, y'all, you have all your good games. You won all the flaunt. You missed the man. Why you catching your 7 passes, 154, and you drop 57? CD ain't in. You the number 1 fucking spot. And you can't even live up to the expectation. Because no, I'm not a Cowboy fan, but Dak does what he has to. He puts the ball where he needs to. You didn't do what you had to do. Then you go in the locker room and cry about it. I'm gonna keep you on my fantasy because I know you're gonna have another good game. But that's trash. That's trash.
Here's my question of this. What was his excuse? Because didn't Dak make what's number 19, Fonroy or whatever that dude? I don't know his name. Didn't he look like a beast with all over the field? Like he couldn't be stopped. I thought he was Pickens when I was watching him catch that ball. That's what I was looking at.
He wasn't running his routes. They weren't on the same page. Flannery was wanting the ball. He got open. That's the whole thing. You want to be a wide receiver, you got to get the fuck open. You can't teach that. You got to get open.
So, Jake Ferguson, count your days, man. Count your days. You and these damn fumbles. Count your days, Jake Ferguson.
But listen, I can't down Ferguson for effort, even though he need to learn how to tuck the ball in. At least effort. Effort we can work with. Lack of effort, we cut you or trade you for a 3rd round pick for lack of effort. That's what happens. We get rid of you. We don't pay you $20 million.
Close your ears real quick. Fumbling and calling it effort is like dry humping.
Listen, it gets the same result sometimes.
For you.
For you.
So while you giving praise for effort, you don't have the ball no more. So you spooning and grinding, and only one person gonna go sleep. So no, we don't. I don't give him credit for fumbling. He's fighting for yards.
I can't argue no more. I can't argue this point no more.
Oh my god, yo, y'all are crazy as hell, like real talk. But I ain't gonna slaughter you. But the Cowboys, I will ask you this, Paul, and don't respond as a fan. Are you going to the playoffs?
How you gonna ask me that and ask me not to respond as a fan?
Don't respond as a fan. No.
Hold on, before you answer that, hold on. Don't respond as a Cowboy fan. Respond as a football fan.
A football fan.
I have to say no.
Okay. There you go. Okay.
Now that we're on the same page.
No. So.
All right. Now that we're on that same page, I just want to make sure because I don't think y'all can win out your games. I think y'all
we can win out the games.
Mm-hmm.
I think
you can, but I don't think you will.
That's fair. That's fair. But my counter to that is while we can win out the games, you lose the tiebreaker to Carolina. You lose the tiebreaker to Detroit. These tiebreakers are starting to you're gonna have to win the division. You that little kid with the meme with the calculator when he's like,
but you're not. Philly is 8-4.
8-4. There ain't enough. We got to catch Philly to do
Philly's not going to lose 2 games. They're not going to lose 2 games on their. I don't think they're going to lose this week. They'll lose.
Buffalo might get.
Well, here's the bottom line. Philly has a tougher schedule left than Dallas.
That's our saving grace. So I'm gonna say yes.
Let me ask a question. Do either one of y'all play the Redskins again? Because y'all know Jaden Daniels is back.
Yep, both of them played.
What was their record when he was in there playing?
Shit, they were 3-1.
Damn.
It was like 3-1
and he didn't have all his wide receivers when he was playing.
He didn't even have his wide receiver when he was playing. So that's all I'm saying. And they're not going to the playoffs, but they'll tear your damn season up.
That'll be a tough one. But we ain't scared. We got a chance. We got a chance to win the division, but not in the wild card. No.
Okay. I'm glad you're at least being honest. I'm gonna leave you alone now since you was on.
I like that. I like that theme. I like that theme, Paul, because it's about to pop up again in the conversation. Winning division, but not the wild card. That theme is going to roll up into something else very soon.
Yeah, because I want to know right now who's going to win. Who's going to win the AFC? Who will win the AFC? TT, don't stand there and act like
doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You mean overall in the AFC? Are we talking these games?
Just because you having a losing fucking season, you're trash. You got a pop-out coach. Your damn coach need to go. Don't act like that.
You know the greatest gift.
It's
You
going to
know
win
the
the
great.
AFC.
You know the greatest gift you just did. You talk all all that about our team, and we supposed to be sucking. You know all that about us. That means you all in tune to what the truth is.
No,
Now,
I'm in tune with everything on
if
that.
you
But
if
Paul can
you
at least be honest about the Cowboys. But you can't be honest about the damn Steelers. You can't.
again, the theme hasn't been run. I just said it before it happened. Now, are we talking about the Steelers now? Or are we talking about the AFC? What are we talking about? Let's make sure we clear here. Now, first, if we talking the AFC overall, and we talking the number one seed, I'm going to probably
It's
give it to
talking
New
about it
England.
all. You see all three of them the bastards up there, South,
Okay,
North.
now
What you
these
got?
three games. Well, two of these three in the AFC. The other one we don't have to talk about. Now, if we're talking about these games, Indiana and Jacksonville first.
Okay, let me go. You want to do that one first? I'm gonna let you down a bit. Indiana and Jacksonville. That's what we doing. All right.
That's the first one on the screen. I mean, I'm just going in order.
I'm just trying to get your little picture because I got a lot for you.
Oh, you want to go?
For you.
I love this. Okay, so in this game, this is the battle of, and I think they play. Do they play twice in the last couple of weeks?
They do.
So this is going to be interesting. Again, Indianapolis still got a quarterback with a broken leg, and and Jacksonville is playing really good ball right now. But I think they're going to split. So whoever's home this week, they're going to win the one at home, and then the other one will win the other one at home.
I can see that.
So whoever's home, and I think it's Jacksonville is home this week. Is that correct, or is it India where they play?
9-5. We still 9-5.
So either way, I'm going for the one who's playing at home. I don't really. If you give me the schedule, I will say the Colts or the Jags at home. I'm going with the Jags this week. So it's just a matter of time. By the time they play again, yep, I'm going with Jacksonville in this one, only because they played at home. That's it.
Paul.
The AFC South is low key probably going to be the most intriguing. Well, the Central is pretty intriguing as well. Don't count out Houston out of this conversation, though.
Nope.
No, we're not gonna count Houston out.
Old Milk Dud head got a rolling now.
Yeah, but they gotta play the Chiefs. They gotta play the Chiefs Sunday. We'll get to that too, but I ain't gonna count
that's
Houston
gonna
out.
be a tough one. That's gonna be a tough one, and the Chiefs have historically matched up well against them. I'm kind of like Torrance. I think they split. I think the home team gets both. I'll pick.
Well, put me down for the Jags.
Earlier, though.
Nah, put me. I can't go with broken fibula right now.
Indiana Jones ain't doing it for you, huh?
Underbite ain't doing it.
There's some cold people around this place, boy. There's some cold people. Cold.
That long ass chin. I can't do it. You know, long chins are an indication of ancestral backgrounds, but you know.
I'm
like that shit. They should have. All I know is they should have broke that boy jaw when he was a kid and fixed that.
That's that stern football jaw that everybody wants. That 6'4" football face looking. That's what he got. What he went to do.
Let me get back.
Real this week about you saying he should have his jaw broken. I'm sorry.
I got you. TT, Steelers and Ravens. Let me just go back. Let's talk about this.
Oh, this is the simple scenario. It's the same scenario that we just talked about. There are two teams that play twice in the next 4 weeks or so. That kind of reason they're playing in Baltimore this week. Now we got an injured quarterback on one side and an injured quarterback on the other side in a different sense. Both of them are not playing up to potential. One has more talent than the other. There's no question about that. But we also know when they play each other, these are these type of games that it doesn't really matter because they go smack each other in the face. And so, in saying that, am I worried about something? No. Am I going for Pittsburgh? Of course. Is it the fan of me in Pittsburgh? No, because I know these matchups. And it's going to be a 16-13 or a 10-9 type of game. That's what we're going to see. And since we don't have to score 30 points, that's what we're going to do. I'm going Pittsburgh.
You definitely do not have to score 30 points. Paul, I'm going to let you have the next say in that one.
I'm just glad the game is in Baltimore because Coach SpongeBob Shoes. I heard Fire Tomlin chants the last time
and they should.
I heard Fire Tomlin chants that I've never heard that before, and I'm not even trolling right now. I was literally like, "What? Fire Tomlin?" I'm like, "Won't you bring y'all asses to Nashville for a season or two and then start talking about firing somebody. It could get worse.
Fire Tomlin. I do think. I mean, I think they might need something fresh over there.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, you fans.
Not you fans. Those fans. Not you fans. Those fans.
Well, whoever was saying that, like, I'm just saying, it's okay for you all to want to move on from somebody, but he's never had a losing season. He's not. I think he gets too much credit. I think he's the Black Jeff Fisher. First of all.
Yeah, but everything comes to an end. And right now, I get it. He's never had a losing season. He's on the brink of one. So what we're going to do then?
Brink is a really good word, too, fair to use. Because, yeah, it could happen this week. I like Baltimore to win this game. Only because I'm just worried about Aaron Rodgers and chemistry issues with the receivers this late in the year.
Well, I'm going Baltimore. It's too cold for Papa.
The dude played in Green Bay. How's it too cold for him? He played in Green Bay.
His nose hurting, all that. His hand still messed up.
They broke that boy up last week.
They broke his nose, probably cracked. I know it is. Got to be.
But do I get the chain if I win this week?
You know what? We can make an exception. I'm
gonna win. I'm cooking, y'all. I'm cooking.
On championship weekend. I don't know if we put all the numbers in. We're gonna go back through this because TTB is cheating, so I gotta make sure we got him in right.
He just had 25 years of marriage. He ain't no cheater.
What did that mean? 25 years. Let's talk to Jennifer about that now.
David.
We're gonna move right on along.
Yes.
Bears and Packers.
I want that chain though. That chain is
no. You know what? We're not going to Bears and Packers. I'm sorry. I still got a little bit more for you. TT.
Yes, ma'am.
I had a little bit more for you. It ain't that bad. Just for the understanding, this is who will win in NFC. Who will go in the AFC? Went ahead and put the games up there for you too.
So who got the tougher schedule? Look at it. Who got the tougher schedule? And take who plays each other. So if the toughest schedule.
Cleveland, think about this. I'll take Cleveland as a lesser team than the Bengals. Then you got turn the ball over. Tua turn the ball, but they are playing good ball down there. Hell, Baltimore playing everybody. They're come on. I say it's Green Bay. So I'm gonna say Baltimore.
So what you're saying is if we split down the middle and we both win a game, it comes to who plays what where in the end. So you got New England who's going for the number one seed, so they're not going to sit people. You got Green Bay who's be playing for their life, and you got Joe Burrow coming back who just beat you. Versus we got Mr. Concussion. Third year. We got Mr. Concussion playing in Pittsburgh in 30-degree weather, and you know Miami don't play that. Now Detroit isn't Detroit at home, but that's good. It depends on what Detroit team, and then we got Cleveland. So, and when you keep saying that we're dead, when you keep saying that we're done, and if I say if we win the games, if we split this, first thing happens, your narrative is Pittsburgh has a winning record, so he still is going to have a winning record, regardless of what you just said, that they're on the brink, is how you put it. And if you put that picture up, the standard, right now, the answer is the standard is to make the playoffs and win a winning record. The standard is not winning Super Bowls. Now, as an organization, our standard is winning Super Bowls. But right now, what the standard is, he gets his standard. He got his Super Bowl. And I love Tomlin. Tomlin is the best coach. Y'all feel that word. He's the best coach in Steelers. Watch it. He's the best black coach in Steelers history. So let me correct that. So what I'm going to say is, you looked at that and you still saying, boom, if we win when we're supposed to win according to that schedule, he has his winning record once again, and we win the division. So when you say we out, you talk about we bad and y'all ain't look good. It ain't what you think it is. It's not what you think it is. That's why Steelers fans who are booing him, and you are right, Paul. Go to Tennessee. Go to Vegas. Go someplace go to Cleveland.
Right.
And live through that for 40 years.
We will trade you our coach for yours.
see what I'm saying? So
you ain't got to defend it, TT. I mean,
I'm not defending. I'm a Tomlin man.
You really are though.
I'm a Tomlin man, and we're going to do what we're supposed to do. So we're gonna make it. And I'm gonna tell you this.
At the air, T-ball.
Simple as this. Your boy Rodgers came here to make the playoffs. Rodgers just came here to win a playoff game. That's the reason we signed him. That's it.
Damn, a Hall of Famer.
Standards are too damn low. Maybe that's the problem.
Well, compared against Denver, we don't know what your standard is over there on that side.
You can't even say, "Do you know winning?" Come on, you barely 500. Don't talk to me.
And you having one of those Vanderbilt Indiana seasons with a weak schedule. Let's move on.
Call it what you want, baby. 10-2, 6-6.
Both of y'all made excellent points on that, by the way.
Thanks. We do that.
I appreciate it. Sometimes it works out. But TT always got to try me. Hey, let's see. Bears and Packers.
Oh my!
I got a couple guys. I actually had this up here because it was just a few more things we had to discuss with that because the Lions play a game in this too. So we got to know who's going to win this NFC.
Well, the Bears and Packers play each other twice, and it looks like. Wait a minute. Well, everybody plays each other.
Everybody plays each other.
Except for. So we will see. I think all of them make the playoffs.
I think they all three will make the playoffs, but I do think the Bears will win the NFC.
I think that tie is going to be a big factor in this game. That tie is going to come back.
Who's that tie with?
Dallas.
Cowboys.
Dallas. That's who it was.
That tie. So the end of the same record that half maybe.
And the thing is who they tied with is going to make a damn difference. Jesus.
So
I'm just saying, but who you got? Bears and Packers. Who y'all got?
I got Bears and Bears.
You got Bears and Bears?
To win this week and Bears for the division.
I'm going with Packers this week.
Interesting. I'm with the Bears. So do what you got to do, homie. I don't think I had them. Let's see. Them Bengals and the damn Bills. The Bills have been on the decline horribly. They pulled out last week. Is Burrow going to come in and give them another loss? I think he can, but I'm going with Bills. I'm going with Bills. But what y'all say?
Burrow came in last Thursday and immediately reestablished himself as the best quarterback.
Immediate.
With that being said, though, this is a desperate situation for Allen and for Buffalo. I'm going to begrudgingly take Buffalo in this one. But they're on high alert of a possible ass Sunday.
Not a possible ass whooping.
I'm going with Bills. I don't have an argument. I don't have an argument on either side of this because they playing in Buffalo. So that would be the reason they're playing in Buffalo.
And I don't think they have now the only injuries now. Let's see. The Chiefs are out with line. Josh Timmons is out, left tackle. They put him on the IR list. I think we already knew he was injured, but he's out for the next 4 games, so that's a wrap for him. And just going back, Aduzzi's out, his foot, so he won't be playing. And Sauce Gardner, damn, you just got there, Sauce. You just got there. And he's out, his calf. I think those are the only notable ones out for the games that we just went over. So playing accordingly. You already picked them.
Yeah. What's next?
All right, Bengals. Who you go with? Bengals.
I got Buffalo.
And I went with Buffalo. So.
All right. I think we all got Buffalo. Chiefs and Texans. This is that game you was talking about, Paul. You said, no, y'all better not forget about them 7-5 Texans.
Yeah, I like what they've been doing lately. I hate them though. Just to be perfectly honest, I detest and despise their whole organization. They're the fake Titans.
It's gonna be a tie. That's the only thing that'll help me out because I do like both, but divisionally, just tie. Just tie. But I'm gonna go with oh boy, I'm gonna go with Houston.
Simple.
for the Chiefs.
Just because of their defense.
Y'all are forgetting one major factor in this situation.
What?
The Chiefs' money in their playoff time. They're desperate. They have put more money to the refs this week. They're playing at home in Kansas City.
No, we're not going to let you do that, Torrance. No.
The money's on the table.
The refs ain't been helping them all year. Them checks ain't cashing. Something ain't right.
But see, they're on the brink of not making the playoffs, and CBS and whoever can't allow them not to be still be not a important factor to playoff time. Chiefs going to win this game by a touchdown.
I'm gonna
A
stick
pass
with
in the last 4 minutes.
I'm gonna make it interesting. I am going to stick with the Texans. I'm gonna stick with the Texans. Now I know that everybody don't bet against Mahomes, but I am today. He's not been on a good streak. He's looking frustrated over there too. Very frustrated. Monday Night Football.
Do we have to watch this? Do we really? We got a broken hand quarterback versus, as somebody said, a running back at quarterback.
He's a running back.
Oh,
he's a wing T.
I think my fantasy updated him as QB/RB/
Yeah, he's a flex position.
Flex.
Well, this is a big game for both of them. This is the game for the division for Philadelphia, basically. Now, I know this has nothing to do with the division itself, but if they get 3 games up or something on that other squad that lost on Thursday,
America's team.
That other squad that lost on Thursday, this season is definitely over for that team, and Philly can just go ahead and walk into the playoffs and lose to the Rams in the first round or whatever the situation is going to be. So in this one, I think it's the desperate team wins, and I'm going with Philadelphia.
I'm going with Philly just because I need the Chargers to lose.
Yeah, wow, that bias went quick.
Paul?
Did y'all see the Chicago Bears run through them like hot wings through a soft belly? What does Harbaugh like to do?
Run the ball.
What is he going to do on Monday night?
Try to run the ball.
They're going. This is the scenario.
And that's not going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen against Philly's defense.
They're going to run that ball down Philly's throat, and they're going to consume time of possession. And that running back going to have to drop back and throw the ball. And we all know that A.J. Brown, he's going as long as A.J. Brown get 10 catches for 100 yards and a touchdown, he don't care about the win or the loss. Y'all see how happy he was in
Dallas? I'm changing mine. They playing at the Chargers. I'm changing. I'm sorry. I'm changing.
That team is imploding. That team has no connectivity. And if you can't stop the run in December, Cowboys might walk that ass down. Now, is this the fan in me trying to project?
Yep.
It is. It's a fan in me that don't want the Chargers to win, but I know they probably will over Philly. But I want Philly to win.
Do y'all really mean that though? Am I really projecting?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think it's a great scenario though.
I might be projecting. It takes your people to put a mirror in front of you. I might be projecting.
But I'm gonna say this. You don't think the Eagles are prepared for the fact that the Chargers are only going to run the ball because they got a quarterback with a broken hand, and they're going to want to try to protect him. So we already know what the game plan is. Now, if the Chargers come in and start slinging it, then I may say, "Oh, the Chargers will be the one to do it." But they know what the game plan is, and they're going to stack against the run to make this dude throw the ball. Now he can throw, and they got good receivers, not great, good receivers. Yeah, but I think Philadelphia already know what the game plan is, and Harbaugh want to run. I got a quarterback with a broken hand. Yeah, the plan is stop the run and make you try to beat me with that hand, and let me hit you a couple of times and see that cast work for that hand because you can protect yourself.
Swipe down if I get around that tackle. I'm going to swipe down on that hand.
Well, my thing is, why are we not talking about? Why is nobody even bringing up Saquon's name? Is this a horrible season for him?
Yes, it is.
No. He got that record last year, like I told y'all. I'm gonna be a fucking team player.
Now, remember, they got some injuries on that offensive line, and you can't get 2,000 yards or 1,000 yards or 100 yards without an offensive line. That's the situation. So they do have those injuries, and you can't really blame that on Saquon.
Yeah, you can.
They have a decent. Hey, Jalen Carter's out. Both his shoulders, okay?
Right. Well, what happened to both your shoulders?
It was an accident from Georgia when he was driving too fast. And he was driving accidents in Georgia.
Or was he doing the
I'm not sure.
When he was driving, threw that one out. Turn it the other way. Turn it out. That's exactly what happened.
I was just wondering, but he is out, so just know that.
On a side note, it's 7-3 BYU over Texas Tech. Go on.
All right,
Okay.
all right.
But you got me for charges, right? You got me for charges, right?
I got you for charges, and I got the Eagles.
All right. Last up on the NFL. Well, two things. Remaining schedule. Will they go 15-0? Well, not 15-0,
Nope.
but will they win 15 games?
Nope.
Look at the schedule for you. Answer. Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Only thing I can say is if they can get past Buffalo,
they would either lose to Baltimore or Buffalo. They're gonna lose one of those two. That's all.
So they need 3 of these last 4. No, they need all 4.
They need all 4.
I want them to hit 15. They gotta hit all 4.
No, because I think that they won't play anybody against Miami. They'll have their first round bye.
Unless Denver's sitting right there and they were like, okay, we need to play, so keep that home in their first round bye. But
they don't have a cushion because they got to want. They might be tied. So if Denver's still in play for the number 1 seed, then I think they could go.
They could. But here's your elimination scenarios. Y'all run through that real quick.
My question is, how the Jets and Cleveland still?
I don't even understand why.
Well, Cleveland played that division.
Okay.
Cleveland played that division. Don't forget that.
The North. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the North. It's so hard to say goodbye. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, to Tomlin.
No.
This season. But go ahead.
No to your coach. I'm not gonna talk about your coach. I'm not gonna talk about him.
And the Vikings can get in with a loss.
They're gonna get him fired.
Versus Washington. Well, they're eliminated with a loss versus Washington or a tie. And Green Bay wins or a tie. It's a wrap for them.
Bye.
Washington, they're out, lost or tie to Minnesota, or Philly wins or ties.
Bye. Next.
Falcons, they're out. They lose to Seattle.
See you later.
And the Jets and Cleveland. Y'all already know that scenario only because they're in the same division. So there's some elimination scenarios, but we all know who's going to the playoffs. It's very evident at this point. And the Cowboys are not one of them. Sorry, Paul. You didn't make the cut.
We're going to win the division. I'm back reinvigorated after our Philly segment.
Okay. Well, we only got a little bit more to go. There's not a lot of college basketball out here, so I'm not wasting the time. So we're gonna get.
No! Take your time because there's a new number 1 in the net 10 palm.
Is it? I don't even have that.
Oh no!
We did top 25 Tuesday.
There's new number one.
I don't know who the new one was. Who was it?
Number 1 in the net.
Let him have it. Go ahead. Who's the new number 1 in the net too, sir?
I mean, they call him the University of Michigan. And Mama called him Clay. I'm gonna call him Clay. All I know is they in the initial net ranking, the first team. That's basically the power ranking for college basketball. For those who don't know, I mean, going the power ranking with 4,000 teams. There's one that stands atop the mountain right now. And I was eating giblet gravy and all kind of stuff last week. And I was watching Michigan play, and I was like, did they just beat UNLV by 40? Did they just beat Gonzaga by 30? Is we really the first team since 1902 to run back-to-back ranked wins, 40 burgers in basketball? I don't know. Do we got Yaxel, the current favorite for player of the year? I think so. Let Dusty May cook. April showers bring Dusty May flowers, okay? We're going to be there in April, singing One Shining Moment. Big Luther, Little Luther, bring them both. It's going to be a celebration.
Did you say y'all going to be singing One Shining Moment, Big Luther or Little Luther?
Big Luther or Little Luther, either version.
Oh.
We're going to avenge the ghost of the time out.
Okay. So
they ain't gonna make it to the Sweet 16. You know,
they better not fair. I'm gonna crash out. Have me on the show the week we get eliminated.
A Cinderella gonna knock y'all asses.
Have me on that show if y'all want to crash out.
Y'all gonna get beat by Paris.
Let me say this. Congratulations first to Michigan men's and women's basketball.
Exactly.
Y'all put me onto the women's team.
So
Y'all do a segment about the women's team, and I had to do some research.
So congratulations, and listen, it's always good to be number one in December when the season ends in May. Like, I'm not going to complain because it's kind of like being in the top 10 in college football, and then at the end of the season only win 4 games. It doesn't really matter in that scenario.
You know what? We gotta give Paul another. What's the name? What's the chick that played for Michigan? She plays for Atlanta. I don't even think Paul knows.
What's her name?
The yellow bone.
No, the one who won the 6th player of the year. The one played for Atlanta. What's her name?
I can see her face. My friend's a coach at Michigan. I had to get her name, but I gotta give you the scoop on her so you can follow her. I get you her name. I can't get her. But go ahead. I'm sorry, TT.
No, but first, I'm giving you all props to what you're doing right now. But it's December, sir. It's December. It's early December.
No. What I heard you say was, and Farrah, correct me if I'm wrong, but what I heard through my filter was a projection that somebody's team started off really hot and then finished without a bowl invite, and then you projecting that onto my Wolverines, saying that we're gonna be in the NIT or the NIAI tournament.
No. You're going to make the NCAA tournament because as of right now, I can't even think of another good basketball team in the Big Ten. Right now, I can't think of any right now.
Don't tickle your tonsils. Don't tickle your face.
This ain't football now. Purdue's good in basketball.
Hold on, but you know the Big Ten. You may not play them until the tournament. You may avoid them all season and only play them in the tournament.
No, we deserve that for the football schedule because that was not fair to the SEC.
So we don't know anything about that.
Wait a minute, y'all ain't number one. Purdue's still showing it number one, dude.
No, we number one in Ken Palm, the net rating.
The net ratings.
Anybody getting damn out on net rating? We that's it.
So
Farrah looked up the rankings and said, "Wait a minute, I don't see no damn Michigan is number one."
Because Purdue actually losing to Iowa State right now.
Give us a week or two.
So, but yeah,
when we do play Purdue, tune in because that's going to be Michigan.
But what I'm worried about for you is, and we're going to kind of mention, I think the best team in that conference right now, or the hottest team in that conference, is Michigan State. That little brother syndrome you got on right now, those boys are playing some ball, and they have been smacking people around. No question about it.
Not to the likes of Michigan. No, they have impressive victories. I saw them knock off North Carolina and that star freshman.
And they're about to knock off Duke right now.
They don't.
And they about to play Duke.
They play Duke right now.
So they shying away from the schedule. They're not shying away from playing people. And they're the hottest team in college basketball. So you better be careful with your Net Palm number one and Purdue AP number one. Don't sleep on your little brothers over here.
Trying to tell you, it's 34.
Ain't anybody starting Sparty?
First quarter. Okay, so they're running up some points real quick. So y'all check that game out. It's actually halftime. I thought it was first quarter.
We have the most formidable front court in college basketball. 2 7-footers and a 6'9" that can jump behind that. Now, our center, he's a baby giraffe with the footwork. So I think he can be had in a big game.
Right now.
I'm concerned about the physicality of Coach Izzo's teams. They are very physical, and he don't seem like he handles physicality well. But ask Auburn. Did y'all see us blow out Auburn by 40 with Bruce Pearl calling the game? With Bruce Pearl on the mic talking about his son. Oh, yeah, they getting their ass whooped. Back to you, Chuck.
But Bruce Pearl wasn't on the bench. That's the point. This is a different Auburn squad. But
Waffle, I can't be happy for 5 seconds.
But nope. They did beat an SEC team, and SEC right now is the best college basketball conference right now with the Big Ten. Right now, Okay. All right. Take a deep breath and move back.
Let's go.
I ain't gonna argue with you. Did y'all see these games? These were the notable games this week that came on. That was some good games. Duke, like you said, they beat Florida. We watched that. Kentucky caught an L. So let's see, Carolina. We beat Kentucky. So
now the problem with the Carolina victory here is Kentucky played last night or the night before, and they lost by 50 to Gonzaga. So that victory is
who lost by 50 to Gonzaga?
Kentucky did. Look it up. I think it was either 30 or 40 last night.
It was fit. They did because they got booed off the court. And
what the hell?
So wait a minute.
It was 94 to 59.
Now,
didn't I just tell y'all that we beat that Gonzaga team by 40?
So that means y'all would beat Kentucky by 90 if we extrapolate. over.
Let me sip my soda on that one.
Mm,
No free ass.
What's up, Soulful Peaceful? What's up, Tawana? I appreciate y'all over there on Instagram. I just went over there to check on them. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yeah, those are some good games. I think this college basketball is about to be a great season. As soon as we wrap up this college football, it's got some bowl games. We about to jump up in here in about 2 weeks. Head first, okay? So definitely wanted to give y'all a little bit. Let's see, women's basketball. Well, we got some games today. These are the slated games. I don't know why they want to play in between these damn important ass football championship games, but go watch it if you want. I'll put it on another screen. But it's a couple good games on today. Anybody if you want to see.
Some nice matchups.
Some nice matchups, but not better than football games.
That powerful Rutgers team who graduated everybody last year. We got Louisville versus Indiana sitting up there. It should be a nice one.
That Rutgers team too, T. While you bumping it.
Yeah, that's true. You did. We got Maryland and Iowa. Okay. Washington Southern. Oh, yeah. So y'all getting into the conference play? Y'all got so many teams. Y'all got to start conference play in early December.
Why are we doing conference play before the ball drop? Sure. Well, we jump back out of conference against Villanova.
You don't play conference play after Christmas. What the hell? Even in high school.
Wow.
Look, even in high school, we don't play conference games after Christmas.
That's true. That is very true.
Y'all got so many teams. Y'all got to start playing them in early December. Oh my gosh. All right.
That's too many teams. What's up, Brandy? Appreciate you, John.
Brandy.
Brandy Clapper says it's time for you to get off this podcast. What she clapping for?
Wrap it up. She said put a bow on it.
Like, you don't know what that means. Hurry up.
I promise y'all she ain't looking for me. This up free.
You see my keys.
True.
But no, we only had a couple women's games on this week. That was some doozies. As you can see, Ole Miss took. Well, I ain't gonna say they took down, but they did beat Notre Dame.
That's a different.
I didn't get to see the game.
That's a different Ole Miss team. Now, if you've been women's basketball and paying attention, Ole Miss has been good, but they've been good because of their defense, and they couldn't do anything. This team can actually score points this year, which is going to be scary in the SEC. So keep an eye out on Ole Miss and Coach Yo, one of my favorites. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So keep an eye on Ole Miss. That second game we're going to talk about, South Carolina and Louisville. South Carolina snuck out of Louisville with a 2-point victory, and they were down by 4 or 5 in the last minute of the game, so they flipped that around. Louisville was shooting over their heads. They were shooting like a clip, like 58% for the game. When that happens, you can't control. Defense doesn't matter when somebody can just pull it in your face and it's going to go in. You can't do anything about that. So they kind of stretch that out and do that. And then, of course, Texas is becoming what Texas was supposed to be the last couple of years. They're becoming that monster and that number 2 team.
They still need more scores.
They're going to run into people who are going to lock them down and see what happens. But right now,
boxing too, and the game is over. Shit.
So, but right now they're playing and they beat North Carolina by 15. And then another game that happened. What was it? Duke versus LSU, and Duke was the first team to hold LSU under 100 points, but they scored 93.
I'm about to say they still scored 90. Like,
yes, sir.
But no, go ahead. No, go right ahead.
So I just had a question. As someone who learns the game of the women's game from this show, I had a question, and I'm jumping back into fan mode. Just watches the show, but I'm here. So I just want to ask because I would have put this in the comment. The last couple of years, for the casual fan like me, we have been drawn to the star names. You know, the Caitlyn, the Angel Reese, the Flage, the Jujus, the old girl Connecticut that went number 1. Stars. Yeah. Who are the names to watch this year as we start transitioning into basketball season?
That's my favorite player.
Fudd and Strong in Connecticut. Fudd and Strong in Connecticut, no question.
USC got about 5 of them.
At Texas, you got Booker and Harmon still sitting over there.
That's the only 2 they got. That's going to be their problem. They're the only 2 scorers they have.
Look at Michigan. Michigan got two white girls who I can't remember their names off the top of my head. Yeah, you need to be paying attention to. Iowa State, Audie Cooks. Big girl.
Is that
that's a big girl? Yeah, Audie Cooks.
Yes, averaging almost 40 points a game.
Yes, sir.
No question.
Methodically putting them out.
Keeping your eye
In
on.
like 20 minutes at a point. I mean, she's scoring like 40 points in like 20, 25 minutes.
I hope they make a deep tournament run too.
Oh,
I see a lot of clips about her.
You still got to look at Hidalgo in Notre Dame, because she is the best point guard in the country. South Carolina has never been one of the ones you knew a name. It's a team effort down in South Carolina, but they got Ladson. You got Ladson from Florida State, who's averaging, and Joyce Edwards. Both of them averaging like 19 points a game.
Joyce Edwards is going to be player of the year.
So
Joyce Edwards is going to be player of the year. What that girl is doing out there is unreal. You need to pay attention to Joyce Edwards. I'm calling her AP.
And she's with which program now?
South Carolina.
South Carolina. Okay.
I think that girl has grown with that USA basketball team in 1 year. She's only a sophomore. It's amazing. And don't forget about your sophomore out at Vanderbilt. Oh, don't forget about that.
Oh, yeah. I've seen her on local radio following the Titans.
Malaki, or something like that.
Yeah, so keep an eye on her. And don't forget LSU, because Flage's still there. And Fo Wiley is killing it down in LSU. She left South Carolina. Oh, my God. So there's some names sitting out there.
Is she like Diego Pavlia? How many years she been at LSU?
This is her senior year. This is literally senior. We've been watching her for the 4 years. That's all.
Okay. I'm like, damn, I thought she was an assistant.
So yeah, it's some great women's basketball here. You just gotta learn these new players. We brought you in the fold. You gotta keep going. But it's gonna be a great season. We're gonna deeper dive into them. And really, y'all already know ain't shit going on in the NBA right now. But we're gonna look at the standings real quick. Too many games. We're gonna get us up out of here. But Eastern Conference, Western Conference, ain't much change. It's pretty much the same. This is like a little.
Oh yeah, there's been a change.
All the changes just hadn't yet. Christmas Day.
There's been a change. The Grizzlies done won 6 out of the last 8 after sitting Ja Morant's ass down.
Thank you.
We moving on up.
Get him out of there. They need to figure out that boy. You think he's gonna? I don't know. He might be the first superstar that leaves the league or some shit. Like literally, I don't know.
For the first time ever, y'all, and y'all know I'm a big defender, supporter. For the first time ever, I'm over it. Like I'm ready to go with this youth movement. Zach Kleiman, the GM of Memphis, has done really well with his last 2 drafts last year with Jalen Wells and Zach Edey, who both were all rookies. This year is Cedric Howard out of Washington State, who looks like he's going to be that as well. I'm ready to turn the page and start building around these young players because Ja, if you don't make your money, you got your shoe deal. Like if you don't want to be there, if you don't want to give effort, that's where I draw the line. What you did against the Lakers, and I know Torrance saw that game. When you quiet quit on the court, that's where you lose me.
I don't even think no other teams want him. His attitude is.
Why would you lie?
He's blackballing himself. He's blackballing himself.
We'll see how it looks because the team started winning without him on the court. He's scheduled to come back tomorrow against Portland. So we'll see if he breaks himself back into it.
I'm going to say this: a lot of teams would love to have Ja, give him a new perspective, get him out of Memphis, whatever. I just don't know what somebody's going to give up to get him right now. So I don't know how that benefits Memphis unless he becomes a distraction to Memphis. He'll just be sitting there.
Everywhere he goes, he's going to be a distraction.
What's that?
I said past tense, not becomes, became. Already said.
He's been a distraction since his second year in the league. So
put him in a stupid ass market. Put him in a dumb ass market. Send him to Toronto. Send him somewhere. Get him out of the country. Hell, send him to Canada.
But I think at this point, if Ja comes back and he's still doing that quiet quitting and sulking and getting and having a negative light shined on Memphis for something other than basketball, I think they'll take whatever they can get because it's addition by subtraction.
But whoever gets him will probably get a new perspective in life when he goes there, and they're gonna be better.
It'll be Karl Anthony Towns all over again in New York.
Send him to Brooklyn. Nobody knows who's on that squad in Brooklyn. I don't know what you're doing.
He'll go over that bridge and get in trouble too much.
No, he'll be playing in Tim's.
No, he have his mouth shut. The boys in New York have him set down so quick. He'll be like, listen. I
wanted to work with Ja, but after seeing Cedric Howard and Zach Edey working that 2-man game as young pieces that want to play and are trying to make a name for themselves in the league, it's kind of getting old. That Ja stuff is getting old.
He might lose it out in Utah. Send his ass out there.
Well,
Oh no, he gonna get arrested out there.
I was losing Utah too, so I'll lose it out there. No,
Yeah,
I don't
you sit in there, you just asking for a crash out.
Yeah, don't even send me there. No.
So here goes some games on today. What y'all got on these games? Any games on here y'all even trying to pay attention to? I can't because I'm not paying for League Pass right now.
Well, I mean, I can watch any of them. The Cleveland and Golden State game, if your boy Steph is playing, we don't know for sure yet. Detroit and Milwaukee would have been a good game, but I don't think Giannis is playing.
Giannis ain't playing until they trade him.
And so the only game
he could have did that before the season started. All the hype was that he was leaving, this and that. Then he chose to stay, and now you want out. I had time for that shit.
I agree, fair.
The only reason you couldn't do it is because they have to get a market, as in how much money these teams gonna have to pay him, and that's what Milwaukee set the market, because nobody was going to trade for him and give up 15 picks and got to pay him $200 million a year. Not yet. We're not ready for that.
Is Milwaukee really going to give him up right at the beginning of the season, almost halfway through, just so they can finish having a losing season? Because whoever you go to, he's going to make them a playoff team if they aren't already.
Right.
The trading deadline is not till February, so we gonna be talking about this till heck freeze over right now.
He might not play until then because with the calf strain, that's kind of a tricky thing of indefinitely to me. So.
Oh yeah, I mean I've had a calf strain since third grade when I was playing the ball rec league. I got over it yet.
Everybody keeps sitting out. Who's gonna be eligible for MVP? If everybody sits out, who the hell is eligible for MVP?
That dude in Oklahoma City, because he's still averaging 128 points.
And Joe
you know what I'm saying? He be right there. That's all. So Rockets and Mavs tonight. That's what you want. Rockets and Mavs.
Anthony Davis iteration of the Mavs look way different than when he's hurt. So the Mavs have been actually looking like a viable NBA team since.
They played good against the Heat the other night. I watched that game. They got beat last night. I don't remember who they was playing. I saw the score and kept it moving. But they did play good against the Heat. So I just need to figure out what they're gonna do with Flag. Is he a point guard? Or is he a center? Which one?
He's a point guard until Kyrie comes back. But shouts out to Dallas for putting their games on local antenna television. I appreciate that.
Oh yeah,
that's some big boy stuff.
And shout out to the Boston Celtics destroying my Lakers last night. But I think me and my mama played a couple of minutes last night for LA. So they beat them by like 40. My mom was out there shooting, so it's okay.
Y'all, the GOAT debate is over.
I came off the bench.
What's that? It's over.
It's over. Y'all.
Okay.
The man had the ball in his hands with a 18-year streak on the line, and he made the right basketball play. Okay.
Timeout. I'm not a LeBron defender. I'm a Laker fan. I'm not a defender. But here it is. That streak wasn't on the line because you was 4 for 15 and 0 for 5 behind the three. That streak is because you wasn't shooting before. Now, what you did is what LeBron has always done, the smart basketball play. That play was what it was is this. You didn't beat that streak because you wasn't shooting before. You was horrible all game.
Y'all want to call him the GOAT? I don't care if he go 0 for 15. Michael Jordan would have still took that shot.
Okay, now wait a minute, Farrah. Now, and listen up, T-Dub, because I'm dying to hear her answer on this. Given what you just said, if LeBron James, when he got that ball from Austin Reeves, if he clunks up a mid-range and clinks off the glass, he don't get the 10 points and they don't hit the open guy in the corner. What are you saying about LeBron today? He's selfish. And then he messed up the win. And then he ain't no GOAT because look at him. He's just out there stat pad. He's just, what you going to do, Farrah?
You're right. I can't even deny it. I wish I had my picture from last week when I had Batman and Robin. They got the big three out there. He's Alfred.
Oh, he's the third wheel now.
Yeah,
no doubt.
He's the third wheel.
Alfred. Y'all got LR now. Luka and Reeves.
It's the Snowtime Lakers, as I think y'all said on the show.
Not the Snowtime Lakers. That's a good one. The Snowtime Lakers. They balling.
Well, as long as they're balling, they did the right thing and not traded Reeves when everybody was asking for him. As you can see,
LeBron said he was bad. LeBron said that
about that.
Exactly.
That's
But LeBron has always said he was a bad kid. That dude could ball. And listen, he put on a dribbling exhibition out there on Klay Thompson.
Reasons like that.
And he put everybody under. But that's all we got. I ain't gonna keep y'all no longer. We've been on here about an hour and a half. Awesome show. I want to open it up for some shout to the outs. What you got? We gonna the guests first.
I want to give a shout out to these two right here. T-Dub and the hostess with the mostest. Farrah, thank you for having me on the show. It's always fun. Y'all know, and I'm gonna just say this because I don't give a damn who on my show is watching this. Y'all know I love to come on here and ask y'all basketball questions because I follow y'all, especially during basketball season, because I'm a basketball guy at heart, and y'all really get in the weeds with the basketball, and I love that about the show. And whenever I get the link, I'm like, oh, yeah, we get to talk some basketball today. I'm asking about college basketball, the women. I'm getting my answers. I'm getting educated. They split the dome open and pointing that knowledge. Well, shouts out to these two. I love the show. Thank you.
Wow. That's how you do it right there.
I appreciate it.
Appreciate it. I'll make my shout out simple because if I don't, there won't be year 26. So I'm going to let's make this correct and simple. Shout out to Jennifer, who has to have to suffer through this every day of her life for the last 30 plus years. So, you know, my mama ain't been with me for 30 plus years. She kicked me out at 18. So, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Jennifer, and then shout out to everybody who's on the podcast. Shout out Paul for showing up today. Shout out for people who were listening and writing and got in between. And listen, Farrah, I ain't gonna shout you out because you just a hater over there. I'm just kidding. I'm playing, man. And for everybody, I want to throw it out. I got a link, a ping on my phone about something that's happening on December 12th. I think I was the first one to say I'm in. I'm coming to some kind of event Farrah having, because if you ever go to a Farrah event, you're gonna keep going. You ain't gonna miss that after that.
I forgot I have an event. I forgot. Thanks for reminding me. Maybe
I saw that text message and she said, "Did you get the link?" I said, "What link?" She said, "The Evite." Man, I had that thing RSVP before the sin went through all the way. I ain't missing that. If I got to walk out there, I'll start now.
And that's 2 days before my birthday, so I'm gonna be lit for the next couple days. My birthday's on the 14th, so I'm gonna be all up.
Oh yeah, it's a celebration.
It's a celebration in that.
It's a celebration. So anniversary Tuesday, birthday coming up. So we're gonna get it right. Yes, I forgot. We are having a merry mixer, I guess you would say. So we got some good folks coming over. Hopefully y'all will come on through. Now look here, what I will tell you. I'm just trying to get a TikTok or something real quick. At the end, I flip my camera so they can at least see I set up trying to get on over there. But I will say y'all ain't getting no whole damn meal. I ain't cooking. Y'all getting finger food. I know Paul like
No.
I'm not doing it.
Your finger food will have you licking your own fingers. Everything they got is finger food.
We're going to have finger food this time. But we're going to be married. We're going to have white elephant gifts. So come over here with no crazy stuff. White elephant. Look, Paul don't even know because he didn't read the damn invite. He just here. All right, baby. Read that.
I was about to say, it was an elephant because I didn't see that part. I just got the invite for the video. I didn't see that part either.
Reading is fundamental. Damn.
I'm so glad you told me. I would have showed up empty-handed looking crazy. I'm like, I'll take pictures, y'all.
We're like, Walmart's still open. Go on up the street. Give me an Amazon card. Thank you.
Farrah, I'm going to need you to text me some ideas so I don't be embarrassed in there.
Oh my gosh! Only really put it at $20. The limit is $20.
Oh, okay. I think
I'm going to give you a $20 sack.
Well, I'm gonna explain to him how white elephant goes. We're gonna take that offline so we can make sure we get some good shit. Because I got a good pot kettle. Now, my first Christmas party, we had some awesome gifts up in this street. So y'all come in empty-handed. I had a teapot, all kinds of stuff. We're here fighting for gifts. So we'll see how it goes. But I'll get with you and make sure y'all aware what it is.
Is that the one where you can open it and give it to somebody else?
You get 3 takes. Somebody gonna take it.
Don't nobody give away my gift. I'm gonna be embarrassed and I'm gonna want to leave.
But we're not gonna know who gift it is. You won't know who brought the gift in. You're gonna bring them in.
You will, because you're gonna tell me what to bring.
Paul, this is easy. Liquor always works.
I'm gonna give you all.
Bottle of liquor always works.
I'm running low on brown.
Bottle of liquor always works. You know
Look,
what I'm saying?
running low on Brown.
And, and if you go to the liquor store, tell me, I think Crown got the boxes with the liquor to get some glasses or a bottle. You get some of that little gift to go with it.
And speaking of Brown, speaking of our Crown chocolate, y'all got to try that Crown chocolate. I think if you can't,
I did try that.
I made him I made him a chocolate covered strawberry. Yes, Crown chocolate, Fanta strawberry. You can't get no other strawberry. They don't work. Fanta.
See there? See?
I say, put y'all on to something. That's for free. I give y'all that for free. But definitely, I want to thank both of you guys. Paul, thank you so much for coming on anytime that I ask. You're the reason I'm out here doing this. I want to shout out my old crazy ass TT over there. I love that dude. We've been rocking for years. So I couldn't, when I had to think about who's gonna be my host, it took me days. I posted it. I was like, man, I gotta have a feel. And for some reason, and me and TT weren't even talking like that. Yeah, he might like a post or something. I hadn't talked to him in a couple years at that point. But the first thing came to my mind was TT. After I thought through it, because I know how we roll and what we used to roll like. So I'm glad I made that choice. I couldn't have picked a better host. Y'all better video this shit because it'll never be said again.
It's on TikTok and we got to record it. This is episode what, 200 by now? I don't know.
Yeah, this is episode 200 and something. And I'm still trying to get them bitches on them. Get them on my computer. Dropbox take forever. Dropbox take forever. But no, thank you guys for joining. I appreciate you guys. Happy anniversary for Forget Tuesday.
Yes, happy anniversary.
For everybody who has joined, who is on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, bring your asses and like me so we can get the fuck on here next Saturday. Now, damn, we just need 400 more. Come holler at us.
Well, make us tell y'all again.
Yeah, I know she cursing people out, boy. It's the holiday season cursing people out.
Family is legit though. Like really, I love the TikTok family. It's a lot of good people in there. Never really dealt with it, but I've met some really good people in TikTok that's trying to do some things. So you guys follow me over there as well. But outside of that, what's the score?
Paul, we are asking her for a TikTok class so we can make sure we get ours together like she got hers together. I'm requesting the class, and the score is 10-7 the last time I saw it, Texas Tech.
Okay.
Well, 10-7. I'll give y'all some TikTok classes. At least Paul tries to come and holler at me. He likes my reels. My damn co-host don't.
I tried to pop in and couldn't get my camera to come on. My camera wouldn't even. I'm sitting there trying to be live. But
I don't even need your camera.
Algorithm is a whole separate set of rules.
It's a lot. It is
So-
a lot. But you know what? I've made a couple dollars, and that mean that literally a couple. Made some. That's what it is. So, and we're gonna get some t-shirts on here. TT love them t-shirts. We got that TikTok shop, man. We can throw them.
Well, you can't say
t-shirts down. Yeah,
no
you can
t-shirt
put
without
t-shirts on there and put them on there on the TikTok shop.
Bring the hatchback, the t-shirts. You know what I'm
I
saying?
ain't got no hat. Y'all see how they told me to BYOH.
Long as you ain't got no Michigan hat on, I'll take the Tennessee.
Oh no, y'all retired them last Saturday. At least
we retired them. We retired
at least
them.
until the tournament, because you know we're gonna be back strong.
Definitely.
All right,
y'all. Well, y'all know how we do it. Everybody have a blessed day. Go out and be great on purpose. All that good stuff. But until Tuesday at 7 p.m., maybe Paul will be with me. I don't know yet. We're going to see. He's going to let me know. But TT is married, and he needs to make sure he spend that day with her.
He said I was married now.
Yeah, she was a good woman to deal with him, though.
She sure is. Yeah,
she is. Thank you, Jennifer. She's
a Cowboys fan. Of course she was raised right.
Oh,
she married a Steeler fan, so she knew what she was doing. So you remember that part.
Yeah.
Nice walk off. Nice walk
off. Yeah, you better say something, homie.
Nice walk
On that note, y'all know how we do it. Hit us up Tuesday. We out.
Peace.
Peace.